And I would imagine everybody sitting here today, whether it's your child or your grandchild, has heard a similar story come out of the mouth of a baby. All you have to do is sit there and wait for something to come out, and it will. In John 20:21, Jesus says, "As the Father has sent me, so I send you." He goes on to say in John 15, "As the Father has loved me, so I love you." Matthew in today's gospel, after traveling about the region, preaching and evangelizing, realizes that the harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. Is being a father easy? No. If you don't believe it, just ask anybody that is a father. As always, it's a work in progress for us that are there. We all had plans and dreams, where some of those plans and dreams were changed. How many of you witnessed your father working long hours, whether self-employed or working for others? This was a father's love beyond measure. Or how many times your teenager hit you with the disrespectful blow by telling you that they hate you. They don't want to participate in those church activities anymore because I'm more interested in sports. Or they don't quite understand why they should even have a curfew. Romans 3:23 says, "All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." We all were young ones, and I know I was right there with some of the young ones. I thought when I was growing up, my parents were the most misinformed parents in the world. How come I came through all the things that we saw other people doing? But guess what? They were showing me love in a different way, and it is called wisdom. My dad possessed a lot of wisdom and love for the Lord. When I was listening to Tim Russell of Meet the Press describe his dad, I said, you know what? That could have been any one of us out here in the church today talking about our dad. And I thought about my dad. He was affectionately called Mr. Owl. And when I heard Tim talking about all the things his dad did for him, it so vividly reminded me of my dad. My dad taught us that to always love and respect others. Put the Lord first, and the rest will come. Yeah. Fatherhood is not an easy assignment, but there are tremendous rewards. When your little one sometimes the not so little one, still wants to crawl up in bed with you on Saturday morning, they want to ask your opinion about a special school project. They seek your advice when they are about to make their first major purchase, such as a house or a car. Or your adult child just walks up to you one day, not looking for money, and just says, "I love you, Dad." Not all the rewards of fatherhood come through our children. God uses this experience of fatherhood to teach us and develop His character in us. Simply put, God uses the parenting process as a tool to develop us to be more effective men for Him. One of the greatest rewards my family and I was able to experience was when my dad was dying of cancer, and we took turns being with him through that 6-month period, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. Amen. Our children have a way of humbling us. They can reveal our weaknesses, show us our need for God's graces, and how many fathers have cried out to the Lord for help. this may be hard for us as men to accept, but it is right where God would have us be, desperately dependent on Him. Absorbing the fatherhood experiences is about letting God use daily situations with our wives, children, family, and friends as tools to shape and mold us each day. I'm going to end with a poem. A father is a source of strength, a teacher, and a guide. The one his family looks up to with love and trust and pride. A father is a helper with a willing hand to lend, a partner, advisor, and to find his kind of friend. A father shares his special kind of love each day, the whole life through. A father gives so very much if he's a father like you. Yes, a father's love is beyond measure. Amen.
Amen. Amen.